Hey, this is Bill from Inside You, just dropping in to let you know that we have bad news. No new episode this week. My wife and I recorded her interview for the Inside Them, the spouses and significant others of Inside You, and then we recorded for a couple hours, and it was a really great talk. Something my wife and I don't get to do all that often, just sit down and talk, just the two of us. And then we lost all the audio, as we have been doing a lot of lately, just losing audio, and it's upsetting, but we'll get through it. So no episode this week. Stacey's episode we're going to re-record this coming Wednesday, and then it'll be out next week. And then upcoming we have Andreas Dodala and Melissa Vanderlaan from 14 Going on 40. We're going to interview them, whether it's separate or together. That is up in the air right now, but if I may say so, speak for the four of us, magic happens when the four of us are in a room together. So, in a virtual room together, I should say. But, and then, we have that and I'm looking forward to that because I really dig those chicks. And then, we're going to do a sequel to our Back in Time episode from 2018. If you haven't listened to that, go ahead and go back and listen. It's just remastered. Now we're going to do that. And maybe, we're going to upcoming do a series on, remember, you guys, you remember when we did a series on the 90s? Well, how do you feel about a series on the 80s? I have an answer for you. You don't get a choice. We're going to do one. And we're going to start, we're going to start that soon, maybe after Christmas. I don't know. But, so we're coming up on the, good Lord, was it 18, 19, 20? The third year of Inside You. Oh my goodness. I just thought about that now. That's badass. I love doing the show so much. So you have that all to look forward to. I just wanted to pop in, cause this will come out the day before the presidential election. I just wanted to pop up and stress. Now, this is my personal opinion. If you don't like it, you could promptly and swiftly fucking turn the show off. The show is free, so you can either choose to listen or don't. But I think you need to get out there and vote. You need to get out there and vote. It's your right as a human being to vote. Men and women and people of color. You need to vote. You can vote. Don't let anybody tell you can't, because not only is it fucking stupid, but it's against the law. Not that our president really cares about the law. Yeah, I'm not going to make this a rant about Donald Trump, because you could find that in the first fucking 10 episodes of Inside You when I was doing the show by myself. So, but it is your right to vote, no matter who you want to vote for. And no matter who you want to vote for, you've made up your mind already. And that's great. If you're not going to vote, I respect that. That's not it's not my it's not my place to tell you that you can't. But if you're going to, you should. If you're going to vote, you definitely should. I've already did it. Excuse me. I've already done it. I've already voted. My wife is going to go vote on November 3rd. And, so you definitely should vote. I can't stress this enough, though. If you're holding on to a mail-in ballot, do not send that through the United States Postal Service right now. Just, if you want, I think if you want your vote to count, you shouldn't send it through there. Definitely, find a certified ballot drop box. And then make sure that no douchebag is going to come by and set it on fire. Oh my God. You gotta hear about that in the news? Some asshole almost set a fucking ballot drop box on fire. That is creating a conflict of interest with voting, because it's your right to vote. And some dude is setting your shit on fire, which means you're not voting. And that's against the law. I hope they got that asshole. I haven't seen any updates on that. In any case, definitely go out and vote. No matter who you vote for. And I mean that. No matter who you vote for, go out and vote. It's the right thing to do. And if you're going to abstain, I respect that. That's it. Our country needs strong leadership, and whether A is right or B is wrong, it really doesn't matter. You're going to vote for who you are going to vote for, and you should definitely vote. I will say, though, that personally, I did vote for Joe Biden, and I'm proud of it, and no one's going to change my mind about it. So there's that. I do want to say another word about the COVID situation. It's I think we can all agree that this has the lockdowns, the mask wearing, the sanitizing, the stay-at-home orders, everything like that. I think we can all agree that it's lasted longer than we wanted it to. However, yes, it's still going on, and yes, we need to adhere to those rules. We're keeping ourselves safe. Even if you don't give a shit about anybody else in your life, the only people you have to care about is yourself, and if you have a significant other and children, you need to care about them too, because that's called human decency. You should stay home when you can. I mean, I do work retail. Raptor works retail. We can't stay home. I have to provide for my family. My wife works retail. We have to provide for our family. And we can't stay home all the time, but when we do, we're here. And when we're out in public, we stay safe. We wear masks. We bring sanitizer. We social distance when we can. I mean, trick-or-treating was tough because people are ignorant, but we got through it. And we all got showers. Everybody's safe. Everybody's clean, and everybody's eating all the candy, including myself and Stacy, who, I mean, no, Lennon, I don't know where all the Snickers bars went. Maybe they all disappeared. I don't know. Maybe Santa Claus is taking them for a pre-Christmas, Dorothy. That would be funny. But the COVID situation is, I mean, there are people who think it's a hoax, and for the life of me, I can't figure that out, but I guess that's the way you feel. But over 1 million people around the world have died now, and I don't know how you think they're dying, if it wasn't real. That makes my head hurt. But in the end, something will happen where everything will be lifted. We won't have to wear masks anymore. It might not be now. It might not be next year, but it'll be eventually. And maybe we won't have to sanitize as much, and maybe we won't have to social distance, and maybe we'll be able to see our loved ones. And it will be over. Sooner or later, it will be over. And it sucks that this stuff has to happen, and it sucks that everybody has to be separated and things like that, but that's the way it has to be for people not to get sick. This virus is a douche canoe, a fuck knuckle. And it does not care. It doesn't care about your loved ones. It doesn't care about you. Kind of like our president. Oh no, Bill. But the COVID will, eventually, everything will go back to normal, I hope. And on that day, we will hug, we will kiss, we will dance in the streets, and we will be able to be in close proximity with each other. But until then, stay safe, stay strong, go out and vote. And we'll see you next week with a new episode of Inside You with Bill and the Raptor. This is Bill, and I'm pulling out. Good night.